Alright everyone, we are back after the summer break with a very spicy donation decklist today, made possible by one of our Mox Fortune members called laycro. And yeah, we got a white weenie list with a lot of tweaks today. It's called MK Weenie in this version. And yeah, let's take a deep dive here. And first, take a look at the well-known cards from the blue-white weenie decks, which are namely the Mother of Runes, the Savannah Lions, two sorts of Plowshares, the Meddling Mages, a Standstill, some Mana Leaks and Whipcorders, a one-off Seal of Cleansing, and then a pretty stock mana base, but in this kind like your 5-color and playing some amount of Wasteland. In the first draft there were 2 Wastelands and 1 more Engineered Plague and Enlightening Tutor. But during my first 7 test games with the deck I got a lot of mana issues, and so I talked to Lacron again and we cutted the 2 cards and added some more Wastelands. So I talked to laycro again today, and there has been a newer version with some Waxbane and 4 Soltari Priests, so pretty hyped to see this deck list later. But yeah, besides that, we got a very underplayed removal spell with Lightning Bolt in the format, and one of Lightning Angel, which could be pretty cool. We got a one of Fire and Ice. Then there are some fun-offs in the deck. I don't know how well they will work without the Enlightening Tutor, but we will see. Hope to steal some games with those. And yeah, a huge difference from the deck is that we don't got Exalted Angels in the main deck. I think this is more due to the fact that we want to be more proactive, more aggressive, and this is more mid-rangey. And yeah, besides that, there is a full playset of Quirion Dryads. So on the first look, this might look like a grower toke list, which is absolutely not, because we are not running any cantrips, we are not running card advantage spells, and we are not running... So I mean, we have 1 Standstill and 1 Sylvan Library, but besides that, we got a playset Moxen, and yeah, pretty hyped to test this deck out. Let's take a look at the sideboard, which seems pretty stock. We got some Exalted Angels, a one-off Warship, and yeah, some very cool cards. I'm not sure if this works without Enlightening Tutor, so I have to talk to him again. But I registered it for the tournament like that. And yeah, 2 Tormod Crypt, 2 Pyroblasts, so pretty powerhouse of cards in the sideboard. Nothing too wild. I think the wildest thing might be the Arcane Laboratory, which could really shine in some matchups. And yeah, on the first side, as I told you in the test games, I was really lacking a lot of mana. And the biggest problems I had in the test games were often if you have turn 2 or turn 1 your 2 mana, you don't want to drop Quirion Dryad. And you either want to drop Meddling Mage or one of the better spells. I'm really interested how the mana leaks will be in this deck. And yeah, let's go directly into 6 rounds of wonderful Premodern. Hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much to laycro for the donation deck list. Alright, back with our first game after a long vacation. This is a really decent hand. Yeah, I love it. So let's keep this. My start will be a Plains and a Mox Diamond, pitching Flooded Strand. Follow up with these 2 creatures, and regarding on next turn, if I know what my opponent plays, there will be a Meddling Mage or some Rancor beats. If he's not playing a turn 1 removal, I think we are in a decent spot to run away with his weenie creatures. Okay, let's pitch this. Mother of Runes. Savannah Lions. Yeah, that's a clock. If this stays around, he might have a Duress for Rancor, which could be fair. I'm not sure if I can play Meddling Mage then, but I think I have to. Okay, turn 1 hippie wouldn't be that bad. Priest of Gigs. So this is the Clerics deck. Could have the combo finish. Okay, Clerics here. I need to look it up, to be honest. To see what we are fearing most here. So the Clerics deck. I mean, we could name Dark Supplicant, but I'm not sure. But I think it's the best to name, to not vote against a Sign of Darkness. So we expose our Rancor then, but I think this is necessary. Let's do it like this. Yeah, it's a tough call, but I think Dark Supplicant is not too wrong. And the question is, do I want to attack with Savannah Lions here? I think the answer is probably yes, because I still have one blocker, which I can give protection. Yeah, this would have been another card I could have called because of the Rancor in my hand, but I'm not sure. So we will do a lot of damage soon. Seal of Cleansing. I mean, it's okay-ish, because we can play both now. I think I will put this on the Lion. So the seal is not doing much for us. There might be a bad moon regarding on the build he plays, but I mean, I'm fine with trading one of his creatures against a Mother of Runes activation. Okay, let's get this out of hand, just for the case he runs some amount of bad moon. Okay, no attack here. Okay, this is one of the problems I saw in the test games, but I think it's a problem of most decks with Mox Diamond. The problem is we are not having many card advantage cards. I guess it's like one Sylvan Library and one Standstill. Otherwise, yeah, there are some games where you will strand with 2 Mox Diamond in hand. Graveborn Muse. This is strong, but this will... I mean, I will change my mode quickly to give protection black here to crash in. Not sure if this is what he wants. Standstill, great. As I was talking about that. So let's do it like this, and I really want to get 4 damage in here. He will draw 3 cards going to 3 life points. And yeah, intense game. So protection black. I mean, he was a bit forced to do this, I guess. Standstill is a great one here. Okay, go to 3. So he needs to get rid of his own Muse. My Mother of Runes. Feels pretty decent, the game. He could have... okay, this is finish. Lightning Bolt. Okay, he has to take Lightning Bolt now. But yeah, he would never take Mox Diamond. Why should he? So, Priest of Gigs. into the Drain Cleric. But then we still got kind of lethal with this one. Yeah, without the Drain Cleric, he's just dead to his own muse. He might have a Carvax spike, but this won't help him too much. Yeah, I take the damage. Okay, this is decent. I don't know if I want to show this. I think best thing I can do is here Protection Black. And then play it safe. Okay, intense game. So if we had the Drain Cleric, we could have been in trouble, but it is what it is. So here I want Warship. It's not amazing because of the Drain Zombie, but Drain Cleric, but we could name it. Exalted Angel is decent. But besides that, I'm not sure if we want to bring anything in. Plus, we don't have too much things to cut. Really need to think about this. So these three in, but I'm not sure with Warship. I think we can't play Warship because he will even have the zombie, which just drains all players. So 2 cards to cut. I think it's okay to cut the Seal of Cleansing. Not sure about the Quirion Dryads in this matchup. I still need to take a look at the deck list again. There's an amount of Blood Moon and Sideboard, but I don't Bad Moon, but I don't think it's a game about Bad Moon. I might cut down on one Quirion Dryad. Try it like this. I mean, the Weenie plan was pretty stable. We will probably face some amount of Engineered Plagues. So we need to see. Okay, let's keep this and hope he's not opening with the Carbon Therapy on Mox Diamond, which would be pretty funny. Yeah, Dystopia, Engineered Plague. This might be a problem soon. Okay, Soltari Priest. So I think I want to double or get the Mox out. Pitch the Gemstone Mine. I'm not sure if I want to play Meddling Mage here, but I guess. Yeah, let's play Meddling Mage on exactly Engineered Plague. Because, yeah, it's a bit Cleric heavy. So if I land these creatures and he just naming Cleric turn 3, we are in trouble. And now he has to get rid of the Mother first. We need a plan for Sign of Darkness soon. Because this will hit the battlefield really quick. Okay, Lightning Bolt is just a great draw. So attack with this one. So the great thing is I can interact if he is playing his third zombie, for example. The priest is sweet because it's chipping in 2 damage a turn. We have this secured from one Smother or Snuff Out. Yeah, this is interesting. Priest of Gigs. It's fine. I want to see the spell he announces. Another Priest of Gigs, that's not fine for me. I need to play Lightning Bolt on the Supplicant. Okay, this is some power. Lung Reanimator. Okay. So the question is, do I want to be the aggressor? This is sweet if I get one more land. I don't think it works if I'm the aggressor. Otherwise I have to... Yeah, this won't work. I need to play it a bit more passive. Hope to draw a land next turn. And that he does not have a Cabal Therapy. Because this will end the game pretty quick while providing us a stable blocking sequence. I take 6 here. There's the argument for blocking this and then giving protection, but this will lead to blowouts. Ooh, this is strong. So 7 mana is a bit much for the Lightning Angel. Probably not possible. It's a good old Mox Diamond draw. Yeah, 3 Mox Diamonds is probably too much in the first 11 cards. But this is a payoff you pay for the ultra strong card here. This is just for white enchantments, so I'm really forced to do the block here like this. I don't think he has a removal probably, but even when, he needs to go for Mother of Runes first. Okay. Don't know. We still can win this with a angel. So attack with this. Yeah, we need next turn Exalted Angel. And then in the following turn a mana source. But now we can block pretty good. Okay, no attack from his side, so we are the aggressor again. Winter Orb. I think it's worth it to bring it down. So attack with this. Just to get it out of hand. Not expose it into discard. And at some point he could get very punished for that, because we have the clock here. Yeah, and the Muse. This is a zombie, so... Again, there might be the change now that I want to attack proactively, because he's stuck on mana so much. Okay, is this lethal? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not yet lethal. But I think I want to force the damage. So he needs so much to happen in the correct order to win this game now. So first he needs a removal for Mother of Runes. Then he needs to get rid of his Muse, everything under a Winter Orb. So pretty decent for us here. It's going to 4, so virtually 1 with the Lightning Bolt. Needs to answer 1, 2, 3 permanents. Yeah, cool to see this card in the deck. I'm not sure if this is a place you want to be, but it sounds like a great combination with the Archon. Okay, here I am forced to probably, I don't know. I will do a block here. See what happens. He's probably dead to the Muse trigger or to the Soltari Priest. Okay, yeah, this is a decent one, but he's going to 3, so we got the lightning bolt here, but great card to see here. Yeah, good match. So this hand could be okayish in special matchups, but this is a mulligan, because we are not knowing what we play against. Yeah. What's that? I think it's a keep. Because mulligan 5 is hurting us a lot. Let's keep this and ship the Mana Leak. Hope for land in the first 2 draws. Okay, Treetop Village, so probably it could be a Terrageddon list, or okay, Plains is here, this is sweet. I think we have to play Meddling Mage for Oath of Druids. Because this is a card we will immediately lose against. He could have, he could be on the rock, but you don't see the rock often in these kind of leagues. So let's go with Oath of Druids here. And if it's a rock, yeah, we are happy that we see the rock. Okay, this seems like a Upsa and Ramp list, which is really sweet. This will be a tough one. Okay, this is good, because we will fight a multi-layer of cards like Decree of Justice, and for sure some Pernicious Deeds. And even the first Pernicious Deeds will be enough to yeah, get a concession for us, because he's getting a clear 5-for-1. The good thing is we can be pretty aggressive with the library. And yeah, there are some problematic cards like Exalted Angel. And we are probably not fast enough, because he has a variety of board wipes. It's fine-ish. Said this got bounced. But I want to pay the full 4. The question is, do I want to expose myself more to a Pernicious Deed? The problem is we are losing against the first Pernicious Deed anyway. And I think I just want to commit those cards. I need to play him not having a Pernicious Deed. Otherwise we lose in any case. And if I play it too slowish, we are get buried in card advantage. So really need to, yeah, take the chance here. Okay, here's the deed. So we go into the next game. We can't recover from that. So against these value piles, I'm not sure. Exalted Angel is sweet. Armageddon is sweet. I'm not even sure about a card like Ray of Revelation or Disenchant, because they can just play the Pernicious Deed in the spot where they can immediately pay for it. So I think I will have a Mana League plan here. Not sure about Quirion Dryad, because it's slowish first, and I want to cut 2 Mox Diamond and 2 Quirion Dryads. Okay, on the play here. Not keepable. Really bad one. But I think I have to keep this. Yeah, we will see. We are relying on our top decks here. Okay, having Mana Leak up is sweet. So bring this down. The problem is at this point we have to counter almost everything. Like, I think even Gerard's Verdict. This is fine. Makes the Mana Leak worse later, but for now it's okay. Wasteland, I could hide this for a second. I think here I will just take the advantage to put a Rancor on this and crash in for 3, because we have 1 counter spell for removal. And I'm not sure. Later in the game we can give Mother of Runes protection from green to get Rancor back to hand. But yeah, we need to win this quickly. We got 5 lands after a mulligan, so this is a bit much. If he plays something like, okay, the grow is fine. I'm happy about my Wasteland here. I think I will fetch for Island now. So I gave him a window there to have something like Swords to Plowshares. Okay, Winter Orb is really great. So we got the Wasteland. I still want to do 1 attack here. So I want to play Winter Orb. This could work. I mean, he could have a Disenchant, something like this. But yeah, he should have a full hand there, so we need to try our best to win the quick game. But we need at least 5 more turns. This will be a tough one. Eternal Dragon Cycling, this is perfect for me. Okay, I want to untap this probably. Having the Undiscovered Paradise is sweet. Soltari Priest is sweet. So here I want to attack with this. So it would be strong if we got a combination of Duress plus Engineered Plague. Then we are really in a bad spot. Get down the Priest. I don't know, maybe it could work. Would be great if we draw something like Armageddon at the follow-up. Draw Wrath of God. Okay, we got something to say here. So this is the advantage of having Mana Leak in your deck. So pretty well built by laycro. Okay, I want to untap City of Brass. Some lightning bolts would be nice. So I think attack for 5 is the only thing we can do here. And then we got a 3-turn clock. He's not allowed to using a fetch land or brush land anymore. This could mean Swords to Plowshares. Okay, this is great that we got Wasteland up. So let's untap this. Exalted Angel. So here's the question. Do I want to show that I'm on Exalted Angel? I think I have to. So next turn he could go to 3 mana. So I really need a follow-up. Okay. It's finish. Rancor to hand. This for 2 means he needs to get rid of Angel and Rancor. Otherwise, he's dead next turn. Probably dead. I could have played the Rancor. I thought I had my land drop this turn, but it was the untap. So this might be an error if he has exactly Swords plus Duress or Cabal Therapy. Yeah, this was a bit loose. Okay, 1-1. This is tough. Should I play the Dryads for some more threat density? Maybe cut down on Moxen? Or do I need to play the quick plan and say if he has a Pernicious Deed or Wrath of God? I think this is I'm very insecure. Maybe it's not a Swords to Plowshares matchup. Yeah, this could be really bad, but I mean, if he has Exalted Angel, we have 1 Whipcorder, plus some amount of removal which can hit it before it flips. So let's see. Yeah, this is probably not fast enough. I want to take 1 mulligan here. This is way better. So I'm shipping 1 line here. If the Mother of Runes untaps, it's just great. And yeah. So we are very open to an engineered plague naming Cleric. So the question is, do I name? So now I will name probably Pernicious Deed with a Meddling Mage. So the problem is if I go for blue now, I can't play this 2 Soltari Priest for some amount of time. But there are some sources, and I really need to prevent Pernicious Deed from happening again. It's fun to play. Like with many of the white Weenie or white blue Weenie decks, it's pretty cool to chip in some damage, to have a lot of interaction. Okay, this would be great against Wasteland, but yeah, the question is, do I need to play another threat into a potential card like Wrath of God? I think I have to do. Otherwise, this will take 10 turns, which is a bit much. And we have a follow-up line, so let's try this. This returns to the battlefield immediately, so a bit sad with my Wasteland. I really love the black, white, green value decks, control decks. Another planes. Okay. I think we will. He might have a decree, which should be fine by me. He will take a damage then, and I will commit more here. I will play Soltari Priest. I don't know. If he has nothing, we chip in 6 next turn. I will play the second priest and then we win. I'm not super comfortable that this will happen, but yeah, sometimes Magic is like this. Okay, cycling the Tusker. So problem is that this isn't delayed. Otherwise, you can say for 1 turn you will buy some time. I really like how aggressive the Savannah Lions are. Okay, no damage here. Yeah, the morph creature, that's a problem. I mean, maybe we could raise. We have no out to this, sadly, now. Because we either draw a mana source or a lightning bolt. Okay, Mother of Runes. So I need to attack with everything here, which opens me up for him to block. But if he blocks this, we are not fighting Exalted Angel. Okay, he's blocking this. Okay, I ship the turn here. I don't want to expose more to Pernicious Deed. And if he pops the deed for 2, we are getting Sacred Ground, which is nice. Okay, this seems like Decree. Question is, do I want to attack into Decree and change this? I don't think it's necessary. Okay, Swords to Plowshares. This means for me I can follow up with 1 more Mother of Runes. I don't want to play more. Because we will still need to fight some Wrath of God and Pernicious Deeds. I'm not super positive here, but I mean, things can happen. We still have some really good cards. Okay, Rancor, not playable sadly. Maybe this is a problem if I board out the Moxen too aggressively. Okay, still don't want to commit more. Okay, here's the deed. Play this. I mean, we have a really nice follow-up. But he just needs to pop the deed for 1, which is a problem because the Sacred Ground stays around. Ah, this was a rhyme. Okay, I don't want to commit more here. It could happen. I mean, at some point we will draw Mana Source plus Lightning Bolt. Not that Mana Source. I will keep this. So he needs to pop it, I guess. Now I will probably play both. Maybe just the Soltari Priest. I mean, it's bad against the Swords to Plowshares, but if I play both cards and he has a card like Wrath of God or another deed, I'm so far behind, so I just need to hope he fetches and I will draw green plus Rancor and he has nothing, or yeah, drawing Lightning Bolt. This is a pretty quick damage raise soon. Yeah. Another deed. Not the worst thing for me, because he needs to pop for 2 now. I mean, Wasteland is pretty bad now. City of Brass, okay. It's colored. So I take here. Let's see if he pops a deed. Not popping the deed. Really interesting. City of Brass, and just hope to draw Lightning Bolt. Man, this would be really cool if we win this. Because we are such an underdog in this matchup. Okay, deed for 2. So I think I will really Sacred Ground. I will pop these. Because I don't need this amount of mana. And he can use his mana better. So my wish is to draw Lightning Bolt now. Whipcorder. Okay, I can play it like this. And then, yeah, it's like an angel. So even if he has a Exalted Angel, this is a decent answer. But to be honest, I just want to draw Lightning Bolt here. Gemstone Mine. Question is, do I go for it with Rancor? I think I need to. Because it's not getting much better. And I just want to finish it now. Even if he has a card like Decree, he needs to put a lot in front of it. Maybe he thinks it's the Exalted Angel. Okay, this is really interesting. Disenchant? Okay, going to 1. I think I still don't want to bring down the line. Put this on top of that. Man, what a game. What a game. Yes! That's probably not keepable. I will take a mulligan here. Good old 4 Mox, 1 land hand. I need to take another mulligan, otherwise I will be stranded with 3 Moxen. Even if I draw land, it won't work. So let's go to 5 here. Ooh, not better. A bit better, maybe. Ship this, ship that. Yeah, there need a lot of things to happen to keep us in the game. Black Wise, okay. At least mulligan is good for that. So this might be Stasis. Stasis could be a tough matchup. I mean, I think we need to play this into a daze. Because even him having daze would set him back by a turn. And I want to play it like this. And that. He might have daze, but I'm willing to play this into a daze. Of course, next turn there will be more cards available than a daze. The good thing is, okay, this resolved. If he wins quickly, he might think we are on Grow a Toke, so this could be an advantage. But let's see. I mean, having a Mox is, it's like a mulligan to 4. If you're not making business with the cards you play. Meddling Mage would be pretty good. Savannah Lions is okay. Best thing is that it will grow the Dryad here. Yeah, it would be cool to have a creature with Vigilance, which we have with the Angel. So maybe we need to keep the mana up. Would be funny to win against Stasis with an Angel. Okay. The Wastelands are good against Forsaken City, but he's not in a hurry to play it on a tight mana. But I think I will just Wasteland here. Immediately, Meddling Mage is sick. So attack first. I am bringing in 1 damage less. If I do this, but yeah, if he has something like bounce, I just want him to bounce. Okay, this, he gets priority again. This resolves. So I need to name Stasis. And I want to Wasteland immediately to just keep his mana back. If he's drawing the wrong side of his deck. So I mean, it's the same clock. Like, we need 2 more turns to win. And even if we played it before. So he needs to get a Chain of Vapor. Lightning Bolt. This is cool. If I bolt him, he goes to 11. I mean, I'm not planning to use the Lightning Bolt differently. And if he plays Chain of Vapor in response, I can replay this. if he bounces the Meddling Mage, which he needs to. But it's not changing the clock. But the good thing is that it changes the clock if he bounces anything. Okay, let's see. At this point, he can just easily play bounce. Okay, now it's getting harder. Okay, this is our game. We have a lot to bring in, I guess. So I'm not sure about Armageddon, because they can just bounce, but I think it's necessary to play these. I do want Disenchant. I do want to play Pyroblast. I might need Exalted Angels to have the ability for more untapped creatures. I can't justify the... So not sure on Standstill. But I think it's necessary. Let's cut down on these angels. 3 more to cut. Yeah, I think Winter Orb is not great. Because he's doing the same and better. 2 more to cut. I'm not sure with Lightning Angel, but... Whipcorder is not great. But we need to bring the damage in. Yeah, Whipcorder and Fire Ice can probably be cut. So what we have here, I love this. This is a keep, absolutely. Mother of Runes is not impressive, but it's chipping damage in. And, oh, Meddling Mage. I'm not sure if I want to play anything inside days. I'm not sure if it's necessary, to be honest. He might counter this. Yeah, let's not play into days. The good thing is if we untap with that and then play Meddling Mage on Stasis, this is really secure. We might have turn 2 Stasis plus Forsaken City. Okay, we untap here. Another Mox Diamond. Do I want to do this? I guess. To get rid of cards in my hand. Question is, do I want to bait? I think I want to bait. Counterspell. Okay. So finding some amount of Red Blast would be great. I think he has something like Impulse here in the end step. But next turn we might... Okay, this on Sylvan Library is perfect for me. We get rid of one of these. Okay, he might have Stasis now. So we need to... Okay, it was white. So then the attack was a bit bad from my side. Stasis is here. Okay, Gemstone Mine sets the stop in his upkeep. I'm not sure if I want to disenchant this in the face of a daze. Not yet. I think now in the end step I will go for it. If he has a daze, he has it. But there might have been the possibility that he's losing his land drop here. No, he might have a thwart, but then he can't pay the mana cost. Okay. So as long there is no Forsaken City or win option, I'm willing to continue a bit. Yeah, if I would have resolved this and he has no days, this would have been great. To have Meddling Mage. So I think it was was to take the risk there. With the information that is on blue-white, I'm not willing to attack with this anymore. Okay, Chain of Vapor, so he has a full turn. Yeah, maybe with this information I needed to play Meddling Mage earlier. Flooded Strand is fine. No need to fetch it away. I mean, I need to see a win option on his side, but if he has it, I will concede. But there are some scenarios where we can win. Okay, Gush is strong. Okay, Wasteland is here. I'm not sure if I want to go for Seal here. I don't think it's necessary right now. Another Wasteland, so we can bring this down days proof. I would try it. I don't think it get much better. And then I might concede. Yeah, he should have removal for that. Oh, he has a Chain of Vapor. In this case, I wait for his turn to crack the Sea of Cleansing. I will wait in any case, because I don't want him to untap. Disenchant. So we need some mana here. In these kind of scenarios, I think you can't play this in this kind of deck, but one of the best cards against Stasis is Quirion Ranger, which is pretty funny. But I will continue until we are seeing his win option. Okay, Gemstone Mine is here, so I think I don't want to expose a Disenchant to days. So if I draw land, okay, here's a Forsaken City. This is enough for me to kill right now. We still could draw Red Blast. I'm not sure. I'm not in a good spot, to be honest. Because he has so much cards in hand. But I'm not done yet. And I know... So he's probably at 90% win rate now. But I know the Stasis deck very well. And there are spots where you lose this. Okay, here's a win option. So I need to draw land. But on other hand, we are dead to this pretty quick. So we can even... I want to cast this. Okay, this is not doing me a favor. I just could have discarded this Sylvan Library, but it's not making a huge difference here. Chain of Vapor on that. Okay. Yeah, this is over, because we need to handle a Black Vice plus Stasis now. And this is not possible. Still not sure about Armageddons. I don't know. Let's register exactly the same. I'm not feeling too far behind in this matchup. Okay, Mother of Runes, Meddling Mages, something like this. This is not doing much. I don't know. We are really relying on Rancor Dryad and to find a direction, but I don't want to take Mulligan 5 here. Maybe 3 damage a turn is enough. And we have the Wasteland for the important land on his side. Yeah. But it happens exactly like in my 7-8 test games. This deck needs to take a lot of mulligans. And in some places you are then missing the card advantage. Okay, this is fine. To be honest, it's pretty strong. So take a look how you tap your City of Brass mana, because you can't undo that. It's a triggered ability which will do you damage. Okay, here I want to name Stasis for sure. And then next turn I crash in for 6. If he's not having Chain of Vapor. Okay. So many people find it frustrating to play against Stasis, but I'm not on this side. First, I love to play this deck on my own, and on the other hand, yeah, you just know when it's over, to be honest. If he has a combination, 8 cards in hand, something like this. So I will bring down the Rancor on the Quirion Dryad, because there's a chance that the Meddling Mage will get bounced soon. So if he has Chain of Vapor plus Stasis, we are in a pretty bad spot. But we can't. Okay. Yeah, and he might have Swords to Plowshares. But he needs exactly Chain of Vapor. It won't work, because he needs to have Forsaken City, and we have an answer for that. So if we untap with this, we are in a decent spot. Not winning right now, but yeah, attack for 5 here. Mother of Runes, really, really great card. And massively underplayed in the format, I think. You don't see it often in combination with Phyrex the Negator, for example. Mana Leak, this is strong. Man, this build really provides. I don't know why it's not taking my input from my keyboard anymore, and we got some lags. I hope I don't lose the game like this due to the lags. Okay, now a lot has to happen that we still lose this, but it can happen. Okay, Chain of Vapor. So I will grant Protection Blue here. Okay, heavy lagging. So it's sweet that we got the Mana Leak. Crash in for 5. Okay, another chain, but not now. Yes. This card, this hand is exactly missing 1 land, so I need to take a mulligan. Otherwise, we won't have much play. This is way better. I think I will ship a Mox Diamond here. Yeah, ship a Mox. Then I want to lead with a... I don't know if I play the Mox Diamond here. I think I have to not expose it to a Duress. So I hope that turn 1 Savannah Lion, turn 2 Meddling Mage with a potential Wasteland is enough here. It's a bit painful, these Mulligan 6, where you have Moxen, which you can't use immediately. Okay, Goblins could be a really problematic matchup. I want to attack here. Hope he blocks. Yeah, this is great. So I can name Piledriver first. And I think I want to drop the Wasteland. Don't know. Maybe I need to name the value cards. But I want to prevent the 2-drop from happening. The next one probably goes on Goblin Warchief. So Meddling Mage is not great because he can have Gemstone Incinerator. Mana Leak is fine. So the question is, do I want to attack here first? I think I need to attack and then follow up with the second Meddling Mage. Naming Goblin Warchief. So I'm not preventing the value goblins now, but yeah, I think most dangerous part is him having another goblin and then next to an incinerator. So even, okay, or like this, he can get rid of the Meddling Mage one. Okay, he needs to pay a lot for that, which is nice. The problem is the protection from blue, so he can block for a long time. I think I need to attack with both of these. Meddling Mage is fine-ish. And see if he does a double block. It's giving me the sign that he has a Warchief in hand. So if we trade like this and he has no Cycler, I will... Okay. Ah yeah, this was a great play. Okay, so Piledriver, it's a sub game. The question is, do I want to... I think I can wait for 1 turn with the Meddling Mage, because I have the Mana Leak now. We will probably see a Piledriver, which we can counter now. He might have a follow-up, but This could happen, but then we can name Goblin Ringleader with a second Meddling Mage, which is pretty good. Okay. Lightning Bolt is great. So next turn, even a card like Siege King Commander is dangerous, but the thing is I can answer the Siege King Commander here. So let's put this on the card advantage engine, because we can't keep up. But 16 life is a lot. It will be really problematic to stabilize here. He still has 4 cards. I mean, this is great. So Siege King here. I'm not sure if I can just attack here. To see how he blocks. Not sure. I do want to make this. So if I attack with both of these and he will do a triple block, this is not great. But I have to get rid of one of these Siege King. Yeah, I don't want to attack here. I can't. It's like another Siege King. Okay, feeling really bad. We need another removal, and even then it's tough. Right, we can't win from here, so let's go to game 2. But even without it, it would be really tough. So you can just find Goblin Matron and then the Game Pump Incinerator. So it wasn't even the super blowout there. Not a fan of Warship, I guess, because they have neutralizers. We don't have much about against Goblins. So Meddling Mages are not great. I mean, Warship could buy some time. And if we name... So if I keep Meddling Mage in, we name... Neutralize with this. It could win us a game, but I'm not sure. Quirion Dryad is not the right thing we want to do. Yeah, it needs to be something like Exalted Angel. Yeah. Probably protected by a Mother of Runes to win these kind of matchups. Not keepable due to the combination of just 3 activations. So a lot of mulligan here with the deck. Another mulligan. Okay, 5. It's really bad. Because the Mox is mulligan 4. Or mulligan 3. We just have 1 card. Yeah, we need to play from the top of our deck. Let's try it like this. And I don't want to play the Mox immediately. Bad thing is I shuffle the 2 lands from the bottom in. But it is what it is. He's on a mulligan 6. But yeah, if we need a Exalted Angel to have a decent chance. And he can just have a Lackey here or a Fanatic. So what could happen? Yeah, I can't lean back. If I block this, I will have protection red till the end of turn. So I want to try this. He has no Genpile mana up. He could have Pyrokinesis, but I would be fine with that. Exchanging 2 cards in his hand against the Mother of Runes. Okay, this was pretty free. It's fine that we... If the game is to port us here, this is fine for me. I think I will immediately Wasteland, not because Richarden port bothers me. Okay, this is sweet, but I want to prevent him having mana. So we need something like Angel or Standstill now to fight us back in the game. Otherwise, we will face 5 cards in his hand. Yeah, I don't know. Don't think I need to counter this. I need to counter value spell with this. Mother of Runes is decent. Or maybe Goblin Sharpshooter. We can even do a double block later. I can't block now, because there's Genpile Incinerators. Okay, no attack. Interesting, because I could do a double block. Yeah, dead draw from top. Exactly one of the core problems with these kind of decks. Because you are not doing the really unfair stuff with Mox Diamond, like Oath of Druids or something like this. We just have 1 Sylvan Library. Okay, it won't get better here, so let's mana leak this. Yeah, we need a Standstill. I will keep this for a second. Even Lightning Angel would be fine. Lightning Angel, Exalted Angel, something like this. A Siege Gang Commander would be brutal. Yeah, it's not coming together on our side. But we draw exactly 1 non-mana source. It was another Mother of Runes. And there's still potential for the game, but it needs to happen next turn probably. But we are super far behind. Yeah, we can concede this. There's no out for us due to the fact he can just throw Goblin at us. We needed this 1 turn earlier. But here, if we try to block, he just would shock them in response. Yeah, tough one. All right, we are keeping this. Playing against Cyberpunker, he's always playing Survival Madness, but this is a good hand in any case. So next turn I will lead probably with Meddling Mage, naming a Survival of the Fittest. And even if this got dazed, we have a variety of answers. Okay, 1 Woodwaller is fine for me. Okay, here I want to play Plains first, then Mox Diamond, because I don't want this into a daze. This is resolved pretty quick, so I'm positive that I will have a Meddling Mage here, or maybe it was a really fast click. Okay. Turn 2 Mongrel could be strong. But yeah, survival, we can beat 1 survival with a Sea of Cleansing, but beating 2 is especially hard. If he attacks here, I think I don't want to block. If I block, he needs to pay mana, and then I have answers, but it's not sounding great because the pressure is still there. Survival could be a really tough matchup. Okay, pumping here, it means probably that he... Another Meddling Mage. Interesting. Okay. I need to think about this for a second. So I could name Arrogant Worm, which would be pretty brutal here. I could drop a land and attack, keeping Mana Leak open. And yeah, or I name... I don't know. I think it feels best to drop the city here and attack with Meddling Mage. Next turn, if I have 4 mana, I have a bit higher variety. Okay, Wasteland is here. It's not the worst, to be honest. We could run into a Daze with our Mana Leak then, but I think he will just put some more damage in. Okay, I need to play this into a potential Daze, which would be horrible, because he could just replay the island, maybe use it. Yeah, here's a Daze. So this is really bad news for us. Okay, I have to name Arrogant Worm here. Let's play the Wasteland. But they will do a good job of keeping the pressure high. Yeah, this is a tough matchup because all of his creatures are better than ours. Even a Root Waller stops our whole deck, which is problematic. I think I'm in for a double block here. Exchanging one Meddling Mage for one Root Waller, and his whole turn seems fine. Good news is if he takes Survival one, we got that covered with our Seal of Cleansing. So we need to find a sword for the White Mongrel. Okay, it's 3 color. Okay, here's the Bolt. Bolt is not enough on its own. Good thing is I got so we need to attack. I don't plan on blocking here. I mean, it's great that we got one more survival covered with this and the Arrogant Worm, but this is really a problem. Plus he has Swords to Plowshares. Ah, that's tough. But a tough matchup in general. Of course, every of his creatures outclasses ours. Two Swords main, probably if he's on an older deck list. Okay, another Lightning Bolt. So more and more, The question is, do I want to do the double bolt in upkeep? Then the problem is that he will get in for a big swing. So I will attack first here and see if he ambushes something in like a root waller. And I think we have to make double removal here. We could run into a counter spell. He can't cast counter spell, but maybe. I think he's not on something like circular logic. It's not a card you see often. So it would be nice. Okay. So here I go for the Wasteland. He's still got one island in hand, so it's not the best, but keeping him off green make his turns worse. And okay, Standstill would be great. But I think Standstill is always great. Swords to Plowshares, okay, take it. Gemstone Mine, yeah. Puts this down suddenly in a very bad spot again. Cause the arrogant worms are alive. Flooding out here. The problem is we can't find the one card which will change the game here. We'll probably face a amount of counter spells now. This is fine. I will play this as a morph to get a counter spell for that. Hope he's thinking about Angel here. Okay, foil. Okay, so he adjusted his deck list again. Yeah, it's too much land. Eight lands in 9 turns is a bit much. Yeah, but you lose with every deck like this. If you just draw like 2 non-land cards in 9 draws, which deck can handle it? Okay, library. I will keep this around for a second because I want to do double spell. I don't want to play in the obvious counterspell setup. Wasteland, not great here because he has so much mana. Frantic Search into Arrogant Worm and probably Basking Rootwaller. I think he has an Arrogant Worm in hand for ambushing it. Ah, this is sweet for me. So I can bolt here to get both of his cards in hand, which is really worth it, I guess. Because he's hellbent then if he has no squeeze. And I think he has no squeeze, otherwise he wouldn't discard it here. Okay, triple days. I think we have some room here. Because he has probably one naturalize he has to find immediately. Otherwise, yeah, but he has a lot of life draws. Some amount of arrogant worms and... But this could really help, finding another bold angel or something like this. Okay, this is a blocker, but turn 14, it's not great anymore. Here's a standstill. Ooh, this could backfire pretty quickly. But I think I have to go for it. So bring this down, go for green. Okay. It's not feeling great, but I think in the worst case, if I found the out, I can just crack Sea of Cleansing for standstill. And I think it's the best thing I can do here. Not planning on blocking yet. Okay, not great. I mean, this could be the spot where I need to crack my own standstill. I will take a shuffle here. So next turn I'm forced to block due to my fetch, which was probably a bit bad to play like this. Yeah, this was just too much land. I think if there was one or two business spells, we could have been in a decent shape. Okay, Savannah Lions. Put that on top. But then I can't. I think I need to double spell here. Otherwise, it's really a problem. So let's block here. He probably knows about the sword. Why would I take another one otherwise? So let's try to sort here. Okay, double root waller. This is strong. Both are lethal. And even if I'm forced to block, yeah, I can't beat that. Yeah, I don't want to show more here. There is no way we can win from this. I don't know. Yeah, it was too much land. But we were both flooding out pretty badly. think Ray of Revelation is fine. The Arcane Laboratory could work, but it might be a bit awkward. The Blast could work. Angel is a must-have. Dryad was very awkward. Winter Orb is probably not playable. And even Savannah Lions are pretty bad. Because they will just be blocked by everything. I try the more controllish route, but I think we are missing the controllish parts for that in general. Like board wipe, something like this. As is a keep, I think I will chip the Mox Diamond. Maybe the one bolt. Yeah, one bolt, probably. And yeah, leading with the planes. I don't want to expose the lightning bolt, the Mox Diamond immediately to a card like Naturalize. So I'll probably, yeah, maybe I play the Undiscovered Paradise. That's not strong against the Wasteland. Okay, do I want to run this Meddling Mage into a card like Days? I think I want to. I'm not in the position where I can lean back. And if he has it, he has it. So if I just lean back here and he can resolve his spell. I mean, I would have named White Mongrel with that. Biggest problem with the deck is almost the completely lack of card advantage. So you will never be in a spot where you could easily stabilize the board. Because if you want to stabilize, I think you need an untapped Mother of Runes. But besides that, okay, bolt here. But we are fighting 6 cards in his hand. Okay, he has a Naturalize here, which is probably fine to resolve. I don't want to play this into an obvious counterspell here. Because this is one of the cards. I think we need to set up Exalted Angel plus Mana Leak. And then in the defense, probably I need to keep the Lightning Bolt. If opponent has a card like... I go for that here. I was thinking about keeping the Lightning Bolt if my opponent plays something like... okay, Mother of Runes is sweet. I play the Mother first to get the first Swords to Plowshares. And if he plays Sword here, I am willing to Mana Leak to protect that. Then he needs to play a second Swords to Plowshares on that. Okay, he was thinking about foiling there, but he can just foil the Mana Leak. Okay, I'm still waiting with the Exalted Angel. Second Mana Leak, not great here. So if we have the time for one and it will fire, I will absolutely fire it up. Okay, Wild Mongrel. There's an argument for doing double Mana Leak here. Because this is really strong. Even if I block with Mother of Runes, he can just protect it. His own Mana Leak is finish. I run this into a daze, but it's not the worst thing to do. So I will get a foil with the Exalted Angel if he's not foiling that. So the bad thing is he can just bounce Island. Okay, foiling that is great news for me. Because now he needs another foil. Plus he's missing some cards in hand. Okay, another Mother of Runes. I will absolutely expose this to daze. Because if he is not playing the daze there. So we could have Gilded Rake plus Swords to Plowshares. But if he has it, he has it. I need to see and adjust. If we untap like this, we are in a great position. Okay. Discarding Squee. I don't understand this completely. But maybe I'm running into a trap here. Okay, together with Lightning Bolt, it's a decent pace I can chip damage in. I'm not sure if I can bring in something like Tormod's Crypt. I don't think so. I think it's more like against combo matchups. Yeah, I'm not planning on blocking here. I mean, we could see a damage raise here, but it will be hard against Exalted Angel, but he can bring it on really quickly. Not planning to drop this immediately. I mean, I could to... Then it's exposed to Wasteland. But I think there is no need for exposing that. I could pay a mana leak if I play Lightning Bolt. Okay, we have a 2-turn clock together with this. Okay, this is not great here, but you will need to take some damage. So I will fire this now, because I want him to take damage if he has. I want to have multiple activations. So we got a 2-turn clock here. If he takes 1 more damage, we have lethal with a lightning bolt. Okay, Wonder is strong. This will be an interesting sub-game of giving different layers of protection here. This is funny. Not even sure if I can attack. This is cool. So the potential of 7 power. If he has 7 power, or 8 probably with this. Yeah, this is funny. I mean, if we are fighting a card like Swords to Plowshares, this will be especially tough. But on the other hand, maybe we just found our missing piece. Wonder, really cool. I don't think it's auto-include in the 3-color deck list, because sometimes it's hard to activate. Okay, another Root Waller. So this is potential 1 more damage. Okay, let's see if he attacks. No attack. Okay, Pyroblast. Really wonder if we will see this as a red card. I don't know. So my gut feeling is to attack here. Because if I lean back, it's probably getting worse. But it could be completely wrong. I'm not sure. I want to take the window here. And I'm not planning to give protection green, because he can just exchange the color. But after blocking, I might give protection. He could even take 1 more hit here. Probably, if he's unsecure. Then if I play Lightning Bolt, he needs to play Sword on his own creature. Yeah, this is the most interesting spot, and I'm not even sure if attacking is right there. And I'm not sure if it's right to attack without making protection. But my gut feeling is leading me here. So he needs to discard at least. Okay. Double block. So let's see what he's deciding on. Okay, Root Waller resolves. And then let's see what color it will be. I did both resolve. Okay, this is black now. So I will give protection black. Okay. So he needs to recolor here. If he does, I will play Lightning Bolt. Then I hope he's going into the blue color and I can Pyroblast. Okay, he's discarding another island. And he's saying black again. Okay, he's taking blue. So I think our plan will work out. So then he needs to... okay, this is blue now, right? This is blue. So he needs to discard... This is cool. His last card to... save it. And then I can give protection again. This is funny. I mean, he's one Mongol left, and we could lose against the Swords of Plowshares. But okay, he's making it again blue. I'm not understanding this. Or okay, this is just cause the ability. So this was the right point to do it. So this is white. I got protection black. So let the last one resolve. See what color it will have. This is color challenge. Please write in the comments how you would have played the turn. Okay, this stays white. So here I have to give protection white. Then I have to hope he's not drawing immediately the Swords to Plowshares. Here's a 3 Goblin Naboo in graveyard to dig for that. Yeah, but if we lose it, we lose it. Exalted Angel did a lot of work, so a bit sad here that it's just in the sideboard. Okay, we made it. I'm a bit more sold on Tormod's Crypt now. Not sure about Armageddon's. I think this is too narrow. If this comes from a top deck, we just lose. The problem is the Lions can't attack and they can't even block correctly. Probably like this, cutting one Mox Diamond, because it's really exposed. I don't know, do we hope to get a 4/4 Dryad somehow? Maybe we cut down on Soltari Priest, because we are not the aggressor. I think I can't afford Armageddons. And even Worship sounds pretty bad. So I'm back on 3 Dryads again. Yeah, this was a really funny one. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Tormod's Crypt. I'm a bit branded by the last game now. This is not great by any means, but I think I have to keep it. Because mulliganing is so hard. Okay, this is much better. I want to lead with Flooded Strand. He might have a sword here immediately, but a sword on the Quirion Dryad is not a sword on my Exalted Angel. So let's see if he has a survival, which would be tough. But maybe he has no blue mana, so I would get the angel down here. Or if he has... Okay, Swords to Plowshares, fine by me. Yeah, we Maya Coast. So this is giving me the opportunity to bring down Exalted Angel. but then is exposed to a card like he can just discard any creature to find Gilded Rake and exchange it. So I need to leave up Lightning Bolt to bolt the Gilded Rake before the exchange happens. Okay, another Wasteland here. Mana Leak. I think I am just playing my Exalted Angel here. Because he can either draw green or blue mana or a dual, and he can't find Gilded Rake. And even if he has immediately Gilded Rake, I can have a Lightning Bolt for my own Morphed Angel he got there. Okay. I'm not sure if I want to do the flip here immediately. So I just attack, because doing the flip there is exposing us to exactly the play that he plays Gilded Rake, and then okay, now the math changed. I will play Wasteland here. Yeah, I will do it. Could be too greedy, but I have one layer of protection with Mother of Runes. And I really want to close the game quickly, because I think he's a bit favored in the late game. And here you see how good you can sometimes screw the opposing 3-color decks, even if they play Wastelands on their own. But it's not over yet. A lot can happen if you manage to find some mana soon. Okay, let's go for... I just want to get rid of one colorless mana source. It's fine for me. Okay, something like Disenchant probably. And then I got no need to protect my Mox Diamond. Okay, I think I can easily bring down the Tormod script here. Because, yeah, I don't know what he can find here. Probably second white source, and then not even double Swords to Plowshares could help him. Okay, we could counter here and then go for lethal next turn, but this is way too greedy. Second Mana Leak will probably seal the deal here. Angel and Mother of Runes are just really strong. That's not keepable, so let's take a mulligan here. That's taking a long time for a mulligan. Okay, that's way better. I think I want to ship probably second Dryad or Winter Orb. Yeah, maybe Winter Orb. We got one piece of interaction with the Wasteland. A Mox would have been great here to have turn 1 Quirion Dryad, turn 2 Standstill plus Wasteland, but yeah, he's living our dream. Okay, just a port here. I think I will immediately go for the port. So porting is not the problem, but him having 3 mana next turn for Thermocast, something like this. Okay, library is fine-ish. I need to... Yeah, this is a tough matchup due to the manlands. So first one will go on Oath of Druids. There should be a Terra Ponza list, probably. Could be some kind of brew, but all the cards we are seeing here indicates that he's on something like Terra Ponza. And then I think maybe Quirion Dryad or Meddling Mage, but probably we will face a Thermocast here. Pyroclasm. This is fine. I got a backup. Ugh. Yeah, we can't win from here. Or... I mean, I can ship the turn back once. If he attacks with a factory, I can play Sword on that, but that's not great. Yeah, that's a tough matchup. Mana acceleration is so strong together with the Sylvan Library. And we can't apply pressure fast enough. And even after sideboarding, this won't get better. Because we have no Ferret response, something like this. So let's... Yeah. I let it resolve, and if he attacks here, I will sword 1. I mean, our win chance is probably at 2%, but I think if it's over, it will be over pretty quickly. Yeah, I will concede here. Just, yeah, the 2% chance is not enough, and I don't want to expose more information to him. And hope I got a chance like this. Tough one. We might even need the bolts for his manlands. Most of these are not really playable. Armageddons are fine-ish. I'm not sure about Absolute Law. I don't think so against 3 Pyroclasm. And he even has removal for that. Fire Ice is not great. I will cut down on Lightning Bolts and hope to... Standstill is pretty bad. Yeah, we need some of the bigger stuff here. The Dryad is not impressive, so I will cut down almost completely from them and bring some of these in. Opponent has too much manlands at the point I can get rid of one. Okay, double Wasteland. So we are losing against turn 1 Oath, probably. I will keep this. I mean, Wasteland is strong, but if we have Lion and Sylvan Library, so even at some point, if he has a Oath and flips into his Terra Wars, we can flip into Exalted Angels and maybe handle his Terra Wars with Tormod scripts. And maybe it's not having the nuts. Okay, this seems bad for us. Yeah, it's not fun to play Magic like this, to be honest. So I was really happy that there wasn't too much of these kind of decks for a long time. But yeah, let's do what we can do. They are playing what's legal in the format, and the league in general is pretty stacked with tier 1 and tier 2 decks. I mean, probably in a 6-round tournament you will find 1 or 2 decks which are kind of bluish, and the rest is just stacked. But it's interesting on the other side to see how well your deck interacts with these stacked decks. And here the problem occurs. It's handling my City of Brass now, or maybe has another Terra War. We're searching for a Tormod Crypt or Swords to Plowshares. The Angel, it's not the worst. So here you can say, put that on top, put the Exalted on top. So I can flip into this, but this won't be enough. So I think I'm forced to... Yeah, let's see. I think I need to block. But yeah, we are done. Yeah, turn 1 Oath of Druids. I mean, this is the huge difference regarding Mox Diamond. You can play it in this kind of fun decks, making it possible to yeah, make your mana base a bit better, but then you will draw Mox later. But these draws, they are unbeatable for almost every deck. Okay, I will do it like we need a combination here of being lucky. So my only chance to win this is to flip into the Angel, and then I would like to fetch, and I need to find a Tormod's Crypt or a card like Swords to Plowshares, otherwise we lose. And this is the best we can aim for. Yeah. And otherwise it's a classical turn 1 Oath kind of play. And okay, let's see. Okay. All right, welcome back to the brewing room. And yeah, what a ride, man. This was really stacked tournament. We played against Clerics, Black, White, Green Control, Stasis, Goblins, and Survival Madness, and Red, Green Terraoath. The matches we lost with Goblins and Terraoath were really unfair in my opinion. So with Goblins we had the problem that we just took too many mulligans and Terraoath was just unwinnable. And I think on paper both of these matchups should be one of the worst you could fear, because they can handle your threats pretty well or outclass you. So all in all, it was a really fun tournament, and the deck really delivered. I was happy that I added 2 more Wastelands, because they were pretty good in many cases, and they could make the Mox Diamonds better. And it was funny to see the raw power of Mother of Runes again, and Savannah Lions are great. So in general, I don't want to change the idea of the deck too much, because if we take other routes here, we are pretty far in normal white weenie list and or a grow token list. So I think there is some more room to explore here. But the biggest problem I faced was that I had to take too many mulligans, and I've lost games because I drew multiple Mox Diamonds from the top in the late game. And the problem is other decks can handle this way better. So if they run Mox Diamonds, they are more proactive than we, or they have ability to redraw a lot of cards. And we don't have any of this ability. But if we would start from this list and with the idea in mind to not run into another weenie list or another grow token list. Yeah, what's the idea here? I think I was really lacking Swords to Plowshares number 2 and number 3 and number 4. So I would probably add 2 more to the deck. Maybe in the sideboard it would be okay. And I think it is fair to trim down on lightning bolts. Might be wrong. In this whole league, the mana leagues were really shining, but I'm not super sure if we can afford it, because there were so many times where I was just like, okay, I think I have to spend my mana wisely, or I kept my mana up and the opponent wasn't playing into my mana leaks, and later they weren't good anymore. I was not a fan of the Standstill, because often we were locking us out too much with that. But I think we need to add another mother. Nice rhyme. And yeah, get rid of the Standstill. In general, we need some kind of card advantage. I'm not sure how we can do this. I think it could be good to go higher on the Sylvan Libraries, but then we are facing other problems. And it was really a problem that we were flooding out with the Mox in the late game. So this would be an argument for probably 2 more Sylvan Libraries. And then I think I would cut the one of Fire Ice. So we are losing 3 burn spells in total here. But let's see. We got the Lightning Angel. So this was at best, I guess, a 3-3 in all the games, or 4-4. So not really where we wanted to be. But I'm unsure which route to take from here. I think we can cut down on one of these Dryads. Then we still have enough to tinker out if it's working. I'm not sure if the Seal of Cleansing is good enough if we don't run any Enlightening Tutor. So there is a possibility to cut this away for some more instant action. And I was really missing some amount of Zabos Web. So this could really help us stabilize against manlands. But in general, if we take a look here, I think there is some room for a card like Enlightening Tutor. But we need to see. So in general, I think I'm not a fan of the Absolute Law, because the decks where you want it, they can easily get rid of it, as you saw in the last game against Terraoath. So I will cut this probably. And besides that, I'm not really sure how good the Winter Orb is, or if this would be better in the sideboard. Yeah, but the sideboard in general is very situational, like in every deck. So I think this covers a variety of decks you can face. Yeah, but in general, a really fun one, and with a 4-2 result, yeah, really great. If we have one more, we could play the Showdown again. So I think the deck delivered. And yeah, really cool take on the White Weenie. And again, thank you very much for watching. Thank laycro to providing us a donation deck list. And I hope to see you again soon.